What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. Canelo. It's looking bad right now. Canelo Alvarez, 4-division world champion, undisputed super middleweight, going for a 2-time undisputed super middleweight world title in a few weeks, May 3rd in Saudi Arabia, when he takes on IBF undefeated super middleweight champion William Skull. Canelo Alvarez, 62 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 wins by way of knockout. Canelo Alvarez is deflecting. I've never thought that Canelo Alvarez, let me rephrase it. I never thought that Canelo Alvarez would take this path, excuses for his losses. Canelo Alvarez is now claiming, and I told you guys, I did a video yesterday where Canelo Alvarez claimed that Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya, and the powers that be forced him into that fight with Floyd Mayweather in 2013. He wasn't ready. He knew he wasn't ready, but things happened. Now Canelo Alvarez is claiming that he had a severely injured hand and a severely injured knee when he fought and lost to Dimitri Bivol. And he could not spar for a month before the fight. He could not run for a month before the fight, right? So why'd you take the fight? He could not do pad work. He could not hit the heavy bag. He couldn't run and he couldn't spar. What else is there for boxing? So what was you training in? He says he couldn't run. He couldn't have no conditioning. He couldn't hit the heavy bag. He couldn't hit the mitts. And he couldn't spar. So a month before the fight. So you wasn't doing anything. Is this what you lead us to believe, Canelo? This is nasty work. Don't diminish the accomplishments of of Floyd Mayweather and Dimitri Bivol. He said, I did a good fight, a very good fight, but not enough. Oh, yes, he's good, Bivol is. He's a very good fighter. You can see, and everybody says, oh, yes, he's nothing. He choose the fighter. He's a good fighter. He's one of the best fighters out there. This is what Canelo said to Dimitri Bivol. Then he says, you can ask Alex Govsky. He was there helping me for the fight. How could he help you for a fight? You didn't train. I have like 1 month with no sparring because of my injury to my hand. That's what he said. And I could not run because of my injury to my knee a month before the sparring. So I had no conditioning for the fight. And I couldn't hit the mitts and I couldn't hit the heavy bag. If you can't hit the mitts, you can't hit the heavy bag. You can't run. You can't spar. So the only thing you did for a month going into the fight with Dimitri Bivol is shadow box and recovery? And the audacity to think that you was going to beat Dimitri Bivol? It's hard to believe. It's extremely hard to believe. You moved up in weight for the second time to 175 pounds and had the mindset that Dimitri Bivol, who's now 24 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 12 wins by way of knockout, 34 years of age, 6 foot tall with a 72-inch arm reach, and is the undisputed light heavyweight world champion. He beat Canelo in May of 2022, 3 years ago. Unanimous decision. And you thought that Dimitri Bivol, you was going to beat him doing absolutely nothing but dieting and shadow boxing? Stop. Because there's footage of you hitting the mitts. There's footage of you hitting the double end bag before the Dimitri Bivol fight. So how could you he's trying to justify losing to Dimitri Bivol and Floyd Mayweather. It's just nasty work. And saying that this fight with Terrence Crawford in September will vindicate what took place against him and Floyd Mayweather and show that he's better against that style. I told y'all before, it's the style matchup. I just don't agree with this, man. There's no place for this, man. To say you couldn't run, you had no conditioning because you couldn't run a month before the fight. You couldn't hit the mitts, the heavy bag, and or spar a month before the Bivol fight. You should have pulled out the fight. The audacity in your brain to think that you were that good that you could beat Dimitri Bivol without training for a whole month is nasty work in itself. And then to tell people this is even more nasty work. You should have kept this to yourself. So now, if you lose to Terrence Crawford, what's going to be the excuse? I don't get it. You diminishing Dimitri Bivol's accomplishment beating you and Floyd Mayweather. You was forced to know. You said that you wanted to fight Floyd Mayweather, and if you didn't get to fight with Floyd Mayweather, you would never fight on his undercard again. You said Floyd Mayweather was ducking you. You said you wanted to take back Cinco de Mayo and Mexican Independence Day weekend. Your body language in the press conference and build-up for the fight, you didn't want to shake his hand. You didn't want to show him no love. You chose to say, I'll fight him at a catchweight because he gonna use the weight as an excuse not to fight me. You said that. Now you saying that the powers that be forced you into the fight and you wasn't ready? You had 5 title defenses, 40 plus fights, and a unification bout against the second best guy in your division in Austin Trout. How was you not ready? And now you fight Dimitri Bivol. You have a hand injury and a knee injury. Come on, man. Too great for that. But drop a comment in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this, man. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word, man. I'm gone. Peace.